Esports, short for electronic sports, is a form of game competition. It often involves team-based or individually organized multiplayer video game competitions, especially among professional players. Currently, many people are interested in esports. And to capitalize on this, the Chinese entertainment business has produced some of the best dramas focusing on gaming or the esports industry. So in this video, I will list my top 10 esports Chinese dramas of all time as of 2023. Number 1. Falling into Your Smile. The female lead is a talented amateur gamer, but she is adamant that romance has no place in the realm of pro gaming. The ZGDX team manager learns about her abilities and gets in touch with her because he believes that signing her as the team's first female player will boost the team's public image. The tall, good-looking, and notoriously difficult-to-please captain, who is the male lead, initially dismisses her but ultimately decides to accept her. A stronger bond develops between them as they get to know one another better. Number 2. Go Go Squid. The male lead was once a legend in the CDF cybersecurity esports world, but he had long since retired in order to start his own esports club and form a group of young teenage boys as professional esports athletes. One evening, after his team loses at a competition, he enters an internet cafe to unwind. The female lead, a computer science genius, sees him and instantly develops feelings for him. Number 3. The King's Avatar. In the multiplayer online game Glory, the male lead is well known as a top-tier player. However, a number of events led to his forcible expulsion from his professional team. After leaving the professional gaming scene, he now works as one of the managers at an internet cafe where he lives. With 10 years of gaming expertise, memories of the past, and an unfinished, self-made weapon, he jumps back into the game as Glory debuts their 10th server. His road back to the top then starts. Number 4. Love Scenery. The female lead is committed to presenting listeners with excellent musical works representing the idea of being nice, sincere, and perfect. The male lead, however, has a passion for computing and big data analysis. He is well known in the academic community for his research on complex human psychology and behavior. They are initially strangers, but big data brings them together, and as they pursue their aspirations, they grow closer. Number 5. Gank Your Heart. The drama centers on the romance between an esports player and a live streamer who later becomes a sports commentator. The male lead is a well-known gamer with charm and beautiful looks. The female lead wants to interview him during a gaming competition in Vancouver. Instead, her fame declines when she becomes involved in the esports industry's politics. He discovers her desire to work as an esports commentator and assists her in pursuing her goals. In pursuing their aspirations, the two fall in love and cooperate to support one another. Number 6. Crossfire. In 2008, the main character is defeated esports team captain and can barely hold his team together. Esports are still new, so there isn't much money to be made in this industry. Despite being mocked and despised, his team persists in seeking recognition. In 2019, our second main character is an expert gamer and a genius in the same game. He is a young man with a disability who uses a wheelchair outside of the game. These two players manage to transcend space and time and run into one another within the game, despite being separated by 11 years. Number 7. Double. In the game, the male lead is the most powerful deity on the entire server, but in real life, he is a well-known senior at the Film Academy. He dreams of becoming an actor and enjoys playing video games. The female lead is a student at the film school and aspires to be a famous actress. She also enjoyed playing games when she had free time. Both of them agreed to form an alliance and work together during the tournament in order to win a challenge. As they embark on numerous experiences together, they both develop feelings for each other. Number 8. Out with a Bang. The male lead is a professional esports player who is set to retire. As soon as he got back home, he ran into the hot-blooded girl, the female lead, who was out recruiting people for her amateur esports team. She persisted in her efforts until the male lead decided to join her team. Number 9. The Strongest Men of God. The main character is a gaming guru who excels in every competition he enters. While he was at the peak of his career, his parents compelled him to go back to school to finish his studies. Out of boredom, he discreetly creates a new squad with his pals, who, despite being amateurs, have potential. The team gradually rises to the top by working together. Number 10. My Esports Genius Brother. The protagonist is a handsome esports player. Meanwhile, our second protagonist is a well-known idol who is currently adored by a lot of people. When the protagonist believes that his sister is becoming too preoccupied with him and not paying attention to her schoolwork, he makes a negative social media post about him. The two end up hating one another as a result, and they start fighting. However, hearts start to race as they finally have the chance to meet. And that's my top 10 esports Chinese dramas of all time as of 2023. Thank you for watching.